What do you think? Who do you think is gonna win? But you're not backing fellow Africans. Ah man, I'm starting. I'm starting. I'm already started, and we go. I'm running with Ivory Coast, but it's a tough encounter. Germany is a very, very tough opponent. A very tough opponent. Um, thing of interest. Um, watching Diamande. I think he signed Liverpool. Yeah, remember watching the Brazil match at 3 a.m. It was a tough watch. For long periods of that game, I felt like I was wasting time. Let's see if Germany can prove me wrong. But I think Ivory Coast always performs very well versus very tough oppositions. 2010, I think Ivory Coast was it Cameroon? Ivory Coast, I think it was Ivory Coast first, Brazil in South Africa. And yeah, so we're underway. Diamande, go. Yeah, Havertz is a very good player when he's playing for Germany. It's like the opposite of some Brazilian players. Brazilian players are good in their clubs. As soon as they go to the national team, oh my word, horrendous. Talking about Brazil, interesting news coming out of Brazil that Ronaldinho is signed to a Serie C team. I wonder what motivated him at 46 to go back and sign a new contract. He's been away from football for almost 15 years, so that is interesting. The only thing I think that was well observed in the Curacao game is that Germany is not very tight defensively, but they're still a very good side, very dynamic. And the likes of Sane, Musiala, very young, dynamic. I think in terms of edge, actually, the Germans Little son is old now. He's like 30 for a footballer. He's been young for like a very long time. Now he's like 30. He's probably the most, um, in terms of age, the oldest in their midfield and forwards. The likes of Pavlovic, you're talking of 22, 23, Florian Wirtz, Musiala. I think these guys were like Germany under 21 when they were playing Spain. So they're fully aware of the likes of Pedri, the likes of Gavi. They're fully aware of those guys. Very, very young guys. Um, likes of Firmin, maybe a bit different, but their leaders around Kimmich, Sane, these guys came together into the German national team when they were still being coached by Hansi Flick about 8 years ago. I think one amazing thing from this World Cup so far is the organization of African teams. Your Ivory Coast, Ghana, um, your Egypt, and Morocco. Those four teams are very, very organized. Even DR Congo, even Cape Verde. I mean, they were so organized. They kept out Spain. The issues came, I think, with Tunisia and Algeria. I think Algeria were just they just suffered quality versus that Argentine outfit of Messi and Co. But these guys could actually score, and there's an opportunity. Mm, these transitions are not nice. Oh my word, Leroy Sané. Ah, oh, the Ivorian defenders are so fast. What is the scoreline, Pep? No, 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 your scoreline. What do you think will be the scoreline at the end of the match? 2-1? She's saying 2-1 Germany. What, 1-1? Hmm. Very dynamic from Germany. Germany, I think, is trying to stretch um, Côte d'Ivoire. Oh, that was poor. That was really poor. Oh, whoa. Wow, 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 wow. Kai Havertz again. I think that combination of Kai Havertz and Kimmich, Kai Havertz is very good in the air, and those Kimmich crosses, my word, that was almost in. Julian Nagelsmann. This guy is probably younger than the goalkeeper. How old is Nagos, man? How old is Nagos, man? 38 years and goalkeeper 40. I was right. It's 38. That's a beautiful header, though. But I think fairly easy for the goalkeeper also. There was no pace on that ball. It was probably an easy catch. Okay, Diamande. Uh, so much pressure on this young soul because of the big price tag on his back. And I think of also the way he performed on the first match, he was brilliant. There's so much pressure to see him perform against these big teams. I think he's really good. Jonathan Tah. Uh, Germany's back line is interesting. I think it's centre back pairing of Schotterberg and Jonathan Tah is interesting also. I think the contingency of the core of this German team is uh, the Bundesliga. I think that's why they play well again together. Okay, that's a cross. That's a goal! Wow. Wow, 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 wow. What happened there? Ah, Leroy Sané. You see what these guys do? The idea of poking the socks. Do you see that? That his socks are torn. I don't know what that science is about. Actually, because there's like a lot of footballers who do that. Um, let's see. I think it's something worth knowing, eh? What is the reason why they do that? Oh, it's about pressure. Okay, makes sense. Because if there's pressure on the calf, you can easily get injured. It restricts blood flow and circulation. Oh, okay. So these guys actually have serious people giving them ideas. Because I've seen this a lot with Bellingham. These guys who have these big calves, they tend to poke the back. But the guys with actually the smaller calves, your Neymars, they tend to actually use socks as a way of keeping ankles and legs maybe tight. So that's an interesting fact. Yamande. I think you're signed. Oh, that's sad. That's sad. That's sad. Ooh. What happened to the ankle? What jam? It's very nervy, this guy. I don't know what's happened to him. A shorter back returns to the pitch. So I think I presume he's fine. So they're saying online. Previous match was a very interesting one. I thought Sweden was going to come up with a decent performance, but the levels they were shown by Netherlands, crazy stuff. Chef Erwin predicted 2-1. I predicted a 2-2, but all of us were off. It became a 5-0. 5-0 fellowship. It was a nasty beating for Sweden. But they actually have like a very good chances. I think they will still go through even after such a loss. But they are very poor defensively as a team. They're not the best. They're very good going forward. I think Elanga should start. He's really good. His pace helps the whole team. Pavlovic. Woo! My word. Why are they not closing him down? He's literally saying, put the ball here. Just a little bit of color. This was a goal. This was a goal. The German color is really nice, though. That jersey. It's like this is a vintage German design of their jersey, where there's like a V on the chest. I think that's a vintage jersey color. Usually they sometimes have like lines horizontal on the stomach or on the midsection. But I like their sock and uh, top V designs. If I was a team like Manchester United, etc., I think I would think of buying a player like Lee Kang, the guy from South Korea, the number 19 from South Korea, the one who plays for PSG. Um, I think he's been a revelation this World Cup. Bokazi from South Africa has been a revelation this World Cup. Um, Jonathan Tah, I think this is his last World Cup. Manuel Noah. It's crazy how this, this was supposed to be tested against World Cup as the first goalkeeper for Germany, but I think his issues with Barcelona and his injury issues, etc., are the reasons why he never got to go to a World Cup as the German number one shot stopper. It's actually unfortunate for someone such an illustrious career. Uh, Andre ter Stegen was really good as a goalkeeper, but I think injuries and timing and decisions got into the way of him actually being German's number one at any point in his career. He was in qualifiers, but woo! That is a brilliant shot. Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. From Matcher. I don't know where this guy is from. Actually, his surname makes me think he's. Let's see. I think there's a bit of West African in this guy. Let's find out. Felix. Oh, go! Pavlovich. Is that it? Offside? But it's a free kick? Let's see. They're saying he infringed the goalkeeper, so it's a free kick. That's soft. That is soft. Yeah, it's not a goal. They're saying goalkeeper was impeded because the Pavlovic's hand was on the goalkeeper. Now he's pretending to be injured. No, that's a goal. That's a goal. He failed to jump. Interesting. But going back to, I want to find out where exactly um this guy is. I'm sure his surname says a lot about where he's from. Let's find out. This is interesting. Okay. There's already something telling me if he grew up in England. Let's find out. Okay. But I'm talking about his origin now, personal life. Oh, I was right. He's Nigerian. Mecha, the guy who shot that ball, number 23 for Germany. See, his father is Igbo. His name was telling. This guy, Felix Mecha. How do you say it? Mecha. Okay, to Kimmich, Jonathan Tah, Kimmich. One thing about the German midfielders, they're very forward thinking. Whenever they get the ball, they're trying to find out how can they continue moving forward. Um, these guys haven't had a hydration break, right? Ah, that's poor. Yeah, hydration break. Yeah, that's a hydration break. I can understand that too. Um, but so far, I think it's not looking bad. It's a balanced. affair. I think Germany has majority of the ball. I think Ivory Coast is just trying to contain Germany, and yeah, but they're not too far off. Glad because I was really worried about a nasty scoreline, but this is not bad. Hopefully they come out of that break um, playing well. Playing well. These breaks are very funny, like these long breaks. Now we feel like we're watching American football where they get first quarter, second quarter, third quarter, and fourth quarter. If the breaks were like innocent in terms of just genuine hydration breaks, that would make sense. But I think the idea of monetizing them into all these ads just makes football feel a bit different. But I guess it's football politics preferences. I think we're just used to seeing a continuous 45 minutes with no stop. That's what we're used to. The idea of being taken away from the field and you know Amel Eto'o. Yeah, I mean we're talking about his friend Ronaldinho going back to international football today, signing a contract today. Let's actually find out what's really happening with Ronaldinho. But I wonder what motivated Ronaldinho Gaucho to sign a contract today. So yeah, here it is. Ronaldinho makes surprise return at 46, set to come out of retirement to join Ravenna in Italian third tier. What motivated this legend, Ballon d'Or winner, UEFA FIFA men's player to go back to football like that? Um, so saying this is interesting. It's a marketing ploy. Ooh! Ivory Coast score! Frank Cassie, former Barca player. Wow, 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 wow. Wow, 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 wow. Frank Cassie. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Diamande with provided the creativity. Frank is here, the back of the net. They did try to keep Ahmad out of the goal, but wow, 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 wow. This is interesting. This is interesting. Wow, 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 wow. This is brilliant from Cote d'Ivoire. Brilliant football. Amazing stuff. Mm. Ah, this is yeah. This has been my critique of Germany, that they do score a lot of goals, but defensively they have their frailties. They're not the most solid. But yeah, I mean, game on. That was a poor defensive effort from Germany, and I mean they conceded in the end. You can see that the Ivorian forwards are trying to stretch the pitch with Ahmad and Diamande, which is interesting. Mm. This is the problem I have with match stats. Um, we haven't seen much from Frankes here. The score isn't already at like a 7.4 rating. So if you just come and you watch the football from these stats, you think, oh, something special happened there, without really like the full context of what really happened on the pitch. I mean, Frank Kessie, he is solid in that midfield, but already, I mean, of course, he's a midfielder who rarely scores. So when people like him score, it's a very good rating, I guess. Um, German has to be careful. Mm. German is agency. I mean, you'd want like an equalizer before halftime. That would be perfect, you know. Um, Woo! Transition, transition, transition. That was a bit slow from Diamande. Woo! Manuel with the save. Beautiful stuff. That was good. That was good transition from Côte d'Ivoire. That's good. That's good. Wow. But it's not. It's not a goal. There you go. Can I have it? Ah. I'm actually very happy about it. I'm actually very, very happy about it. I love the fact, by the way, that I'm one of those people that's really for a European nation defense. Oh my God, I'm at 1v1. I'm at, I'm at, I'm at. No one, no one. No one. Oh, that was not bad. That was not bad. That was not bad. Woo! Oh wow, that's a sleep. Okay. I'm mad. Don't try anything funny. Wonderful, wonderful transition. Diamante is so pacey. And see, they're stretching the pitch for open space for midfielders who can actually like run in behind or something. As the first goal, Diamante stretches the pitch. The defenders move to the left, open space for Frank Cassie and Ahmad to move inside and shoot the ball and try to score. And that's how the first goal came. So they have like a very, it's a working tactic because they're continuing to do it. And I don't think the Germans are paying attention enough to see that the overload is the stretch. Us. That's poor. Mm. There's a lot coming in the second half. I know no one wants to lose this game because you win this game, you win the group. 'Cause- Ooh. Making coffee. There's a coffee. Tea. Huh? Wakazoti edha wakanati mungozviitira zvenyu mega. Mm. Huh? Why are you jumping out? I just want to be associated. Why? Yeah, 1 extra minute. It's seven. No, you like you and your song. And they playing tomorrow or something? The Congo guys. Leroy Sané. I haven't seen anything like really good from Germany. They're struggling to penetrate. Oh, now you're saying us, but you're saying 2-1 Germany. Yeah. I still maintain 3-1 Germany. 3-1 Germany. But it's good for African football. It's good for African football to see them make teams like Germany struggle. I think that's good for African football. Not only that, I think they have to win. Oh my word. That's a nice overlap, but I overdid it. Oh, free kick. Oh, it's not a free kick. This guy this brother is good. He's a good footballer. This guy. You know the Qatar World Cup was in December, right? Right? Because I think if they had done it in this period of the year, it was going to be too hot in Qatar. They wouldn't even be able to play. Yeah, because they moved it into like their winter like season. Ooh, this guy is so fast. Côte d'Ivoire is very organized. I think it would be so sad if they get scored right now, especially stroke of half time. Oh, that's good. Mm, beautiful recovery from Sane. I think that's the last chance of the half. Last chance. Last chance. Woo! Woo! Ah, that was brilliant, though. Look at that. Wow. Wow. Germany is struggling, and it's half time. Germany is struggling. Yeah. Okay, I'll be biting on the side. There are no people. No, people usually watch live streams live, but I'm alone here. I can eat. It's fine. I was eating because I mean, remember I'm speaking alone, so I'm talking alone here. I'm learning to stream better, but I'm also talking alone, so I have nothing to lose. Like, are you at work is crazy. Musiala, have nothing to lose. Okay, that's Frank Kesty. Wow. Wow. Oh, that's a 10. Ah. Cote d'Ivoire will regret this. They'll regret this. Interesting. This is very interesting. Germany is really struggling in this match. Really, really, really struggling. Leroy Sané, switch. Woo! That was a good switch of the ball. That was brilliant. But it's growing confidence in this match. They are well balanced. They are passing the ball so well. Thank you. And the Sochi. I can almost go. I feel like Oliver is gonna regret his wasted chances. Ah! That's poor. German is poor. Oh! This is the third wasted chance. This is the third wasted chance. Which one? Senegal. You're wasting a lot of chances, right? Now Germany will score. Which one? That old man? It was. Too many mullahs from Germany actually, but I think I know the one you're talking about. Yeah, from football, like a while back. It almost took Germany about 10 minutes to get into this game after halftime. They really need to score fast if otherwise they have a problem. If they lose this game, they have a problem. They might actually now run the risk of being a number 2 or number 3. Jermaine needs like a more dynamic striker. Yes, Undav. They need Undav. But the German loss was not on the cards for me. I'll be honest. And clearly, I was underestimating Ivory Coast. They're actually really that good. I think Germany's 7-1 defeat over Curacao just padded their issues. I don't think they are as creative. Yeah, they qualify. Yeah, if Germany has to, by all means, that's poor. Wow, defending. Single. Oh, Yeah. Noah, Joshua Kimmich. Kimmich actually practically plays in the midfield for Germany when they have the ball. Oh, that's poor. Mm. Go 1-1, 1-1, 1-1. Yeah,
Hey, that guy, this one.
yeah, that's Thomas Muller. That's Thomas Muller. He's the one who caused Barcelona tears. This one and Brazil. That's a good goal. That's a good goal. That's a good goal.
Pretty quickly. Management obviously delighted and a bit of relief as well. The NHL is done. We need Johnson. 8 goals. Here, I wouldn't think. They get this coming with Murray and Bradley and they'll put on the touchdown. We feel this is a form from which Germany can build. Might say that could happen with a striker on the field. Yeah, they're wondering why didn't
Tina, look.
go and put on and take the back.
He almost scored again.
Germany to break down this line. And it was really special. It's a great cross. And a tidy finish for the win. We have around 20 minutes for both these guys to try and win the game. Most of the play throughout has been going towards the coach's goal. And the spread the eye of an eagle towards Florian Beats.
The Côte d'Ivoire players, they look tired. Côte d'Ivoire played though. Kudos.
Why are you acting like the game is over?
I think Germany is looking for a win. I think a draw is fair for this match. Like 1-1 is fair. Côte d'Ivoire does not deserve to get out of this match with nothing. But look at what's going to happen now. In terms of subs, who does Germany have? So Germany has the likes of so many of the German players are injured here.
That's the one more.
But they look tired now. They look very tired. But if Ivory Coast wins, they are beating Germany, right? Yeah, beating Germany is equivalent to actually beating Brazil for Morocco, so that's a big win, yeah. And I don't think that is. No, they drew 1-1. But they won yesterday. Scotland,
Oh,
Morocco. But in the morning.
wait. In the family, in fact, 1 goal. As long as you're at 1 goal. It's a little zero, but it's having to be. Hey, Bob.
Like what? Like 0-0. Like leaving the World Cup with nothing. South Africa has 1 point though. Oh, oh, you don't count that.
Even playing.
I think tactically Germany has changed a lot here. They've changed their shape. I think through when Pavlovic and went out and Musiala, I think Mecha is now the holding center, the holding mid. Rudiger is also assisting, but I think Amiri is in attacking mid now and so much energy. Uh, Undav is double gunning, so meaning Wirtz is also in the middle. So they've stacked the midfield now, and I think Frank Kessie and crew are now struggling big time to actually contain and do anything. So that's an interesting tactic. I want to see if in this last period of the game there's going to be any shifts tactically from Ivory Coast, or they're just going to try to keep and try to find uh, and stay with the point. But that's very dangerous um, tactic to depend on a point. So Bonnie and Amad Diallo are off. Sangare also is off. I was like a life for like substitutes, I think. Diamande stays on, but I haven't seen much of Diamande in the second half. But I think much of their attackers they've been defending since the 55th minute. So
Substitute could make the difference going forward. England gets on to hit the attacking instead. Fofana on a yellow card. Three players in the Côte d'Ivoire ranks to be completely.
mm.
It's hard here yet. This afternoon in the 76 minutes we played. Quite a little 43,000 here inside the Toronto Stadium. Very good what they've seen so far. Largely albeit. By the time we want to see a winner for their respective nation.
Oh,
We said no. Côte d'Ivoire with single.
single.
Just underneath that one, it is leveling. And kept forward here. Looking for Viet.
Yes.
Liminal flooding forward.
Oh,
It's on out to lead the counter charge. That's Diamande. Ball forward in this Côte d'Ivoire counter. Look up there. Yeah, Monday moved over to this right hand side. It's been very quiet in the second half, considering how busy it was in the first half. Spacing out, they managed to close that down here well. Shift it over to the right hand side. Space take on around the stop and build the finish most of the time in the first half.
Che.
Yes, bros.
This has been a shocking game.
You said what? What
All
was
the
it?
two have been shocking.
Uh,
My prediction here was 3-1 Germany.
we did
And
agree on 3-1 Germany, but still, I don't think they will score 3 goals. Yeah.
they might even lose. Like they might lose. The one that surprised me the most was the Netherlands. I didn't know Sweden were that bad.
Me too.
Like, actually, you know what? To be honest, the Netherlands have got a very good midfield
But
of
but remember what I said earlier when I was saying Cody Gakpo is the answer. Oh my word! Is that an injury?
I think so. Cody Gakpo is good, but De Jong, Reinders and Gravenberch, that midfield is pretty good. What the Netherlands lack is maybe just one superstar kind of player.
Yeah.
I know Gakpo is that, but if the Netherlands had Mbappe,
But Gakpo has
well,
scored 2 goals today. You know.
yeah, he did. He did. He's very good. But he aids no Mbappe. That's what I'm trying to say. So that's what separates the teams like France and Argentina and your Brazils and Portugals
Hmm.
from your Netherlands. I don't know. Last time, at some point, they had Johan Cruyff.
Hmm.
Uh, yeah, a team that usually plays without any one superstar is Germany. They kind of have superstars, but not like elite level, like like Ronaldo, Messi level. But they always have like stars,
Hmm.
like Musiala, Vets. Uh, all right, let's see. Yeah, but this game is surprising. This bracket we had, like it's very possible for Germany to finish second, and they could end up playing in Argentina. Like it's,
Yeah, that's true.
you know, it's
But I think this game is like 17 minutes. I think there's a chance
Germans will score.
someone is gonna win. I don't think I'll say German will score. I think someone is gonna win. Demande is dangerous. Ah, that's poor. That's very poor from Demande.
Okay, so let me just whilst you're talking, let me check what the brackets would be like. I'm gonna simulate again. Um, you know, it's very, very interesting.
What you wanna change?
I want to change. I just want to simulate quickly. I'm gonna just run through what it won't take me a minute. Exaggeration, but yeah. But I'm seeing like yeah, I'm seeing interesting things here. There's a possibility that the Ivory Coast could win and Germany finish second, and Ecuador might okay, they're gonna beat Curacao, so they might qualify. The Netherlands, my word. I think Sweden have a chance of going third, but that 4-1 score line is put them in a shaky position.
5.
5-1. Oh my God. Because I last checked when it was 4-1. That was a
They'll
massacre.
beat 5.
They might actually struggle to get out of that group now.
No, they can still be number 3 with goals scored. So I think
Yeah, but remember they take the best 8 number 3, so that goal
the
difference,
problem is that Sweden is going to face Japan, right? If I'm not
they're
mistaken.
facing Japan, yeah.
Let
And
me
the
just let me
Netherlands are going to
just
destroy Tunisia.
let me just quickly take a look. But I think they're going to I think they're going to meet Japan. Let's quickly take a look and see. Yep. So we go to that's Group E.
I think Sweden might make it.
So Group F. Yes, they meet Japan after this. Ah, that's a problem.
So now there is a possibility that
And Japan is dangerous. That's a problem. But we did say this though, that number one, Netherlands, number two, Japan, number three, Sweden. Did say this though. We said those two qualify. It now depends with the scoreline Japan has with Sweden, but there's a chance that I see a draw between Sweden and Japan potentially.
the problem with this draw is that this is the outcome.
Yeah,
Okay, going back to the Netherlands game, if the Netherlands top the group
yeah.
and Brazil top the group, the Netherlands have a chance of facing Morocco. The Netherlands will face Morocco
Okay.
in the round of 32. That's a very that's a very interesting draw. Like this little
Potential
that's
changes.
a this little yeah, they've like so many consequences. Uh because Brazil, if Cote d'Ivoire, right? If Cote d'Ivoire win the group, Ivory Coast,
Mm.
if they score right now and Brazil finish first,
That's
there's
good.
a chance that Brazil will meet Germany in the last 16.
Ivory.
Uh, so I'm opening the. I'm coming back to this now.
Mhm.
Yeah, our prediction was still correct with Group F, Netherlands winning the group, Japan being number two, Sweden number three, and I think that's exactly what's
Mhm.
going to happen. Let's go to the Germany
So,
group. We
mhm.
did say that Germany and oh, we're actually right. Germany and Ivory, because if they draw, this is how it probably end. Germany number one, Ivory Coast number two, Ecuador
Yeah,
number three. So we were not off. We are actually still
we're not
spot
that off.
on.
Yeah,
Group E and F, we are still quite spot on.
we are. And the funny thing is, all the permutations, right? Like no matter how you look at it on the brackets,
Yeah.
there is a chance France and Spain are gonna meet, and you cannot avoid Brazil, Portugal, or Brazil, Argentina. At some point, they're bound to meet.
Unless
The
something
only way
happens
this could
right
change,
now. That's poor.
unless,
That's
yeah.
poor.
The problem is that on the other side of the bracket, Argentina and Portugal are just gonna meet.
Mm.
No matter how you look at it, Argentina, Portugal, or Portugal, Brazil, Portugal, Argentina, that's just gonna happen. No matter how you permute, like the only way this could happen is if Argentina have to choke and finish second. I don't see a world where that happens. Do you see a world where Argentina is second?
Oh, this is interesting because if if they score, that's a goal. Ah, that's poor. That is poor. That is poor. That is poor. That is poor.
Unbelievable that we're even still thinking about.
That is poor. That was poor. That was a
Really?
goal. Why was he stopping the ball? That was a one-time shot. One time.
Guys, Ivory Coast are actually good. Oh my God. Well, a draw is a fair result here. Okay. Chef Data, you were saying that Germany could beat France. I don't see how.
Yeah. Dude, our African teams are very organized. I think you can see that.
They are, I think what African teams are doing is they're playing African football now has become more about solid, basic, solid structure,
Yeah.
discipline.
They're very
That's something we used
disciplined.
to like.
They're not trying things they
Yeah.
can't do. They're just trying to make sure
No.
they get a
Straightforward,
result.
they
I
could
think I
score.
think a
They
lot
could
of
easily score.
African teams in the knockout stages will be going to penalties.
They will, yeah. They're not gonna be blown away like before. Uh, that's why I think France impressed me, the way they blew away Senegal.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Because
Because you
Senegal,
see,
like African teams are
because that
structured.
Morocco Brazil game that was penalties, but I think that was a penalties. Those they look like penalties that match. So yeah,
I love the structure. I love the structure. Come on. That was a poor finish. He should have scored. I'm very proud of Côte. They don't deserve to lose this game. Germany doesn't deserve to win this game.
yeah. This one,
Oh
this
my
one.
God. Oh my God.
Oh my word.
How are they not scoring? Like,
Oh,
how are they not scoring like the
oh.
Germans?
Hold on for 6 minutes. We could try to make a goal. We have two options.
I really think we're getting closer to an African team.
I'm being a draw. My prediction wins. African big man.
Where?
Can an African team win the World Cup finally?
I don't think so. I don't think so. I think that's too far.
Look at the time. Look, 1 minute
What do we lack? Do we lack like a
Watch
superstar?
video.
Yeah, we lack
But either way,
We
my
lack him.
prediction is
yeah,
right.
we lack superstars.
Either way, my prediction is right. Whatever score.
It's gonna be hard for Africa to have a World Cup team or a winning World Cup team because the very best of African players always end up playing for European country.
That's so true. I
Very,
think I see what you're into. That's
yeah.
you're right because Mbappe is African.
Because imagine,
Zidane was African.
Because Mbappe was supposed to be in this team.
No, Cameroon.
It's no, it's Cote d'Ivoire. I think. Let's see.
It's Cameroon. Cameroon.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm so sure. Mbappe is Cameroon. 100% sure about it. Kylian is Cameroonian.
See, but Cameroon
The
didn't
the
qualify.
the dad is from Cameroon. The mom is French, I think.
Yeah.
Because I think I remember that.
Lamine should be the left winger for Morocco.
Yeah, Lamine is. And then the Williams guys should be in Ghana.
So you see what I mean. Nico Williams
Zidane was Algerian. He's from Algeria.
yeah.
And then a lot of people in the English team also, Sakas and stuff.
Yeah.
They could be playing for African teams. And then the Brazilians, they just love playing for Brazil. There've been some Brazilians who've played for other countries.
A few though.
Yeah, a few, yeah.
A few.
And I think Deco went to Portugal. I think
No,
Pepe. Pepe is Brazilian.
Nah, but no, those guys are Portuguese, man.
No, Pepe is actually Brazilian.
I
I know
think
Portugal and Brazil are the same. No, Pepe
nah.
is Brazilian. I'm telling you, Pepe is Brazilian.
Not born in Brazil.
Yeah.
But Pepe was never going to play for Brazil.
I think he would have fit in.
No.
Oh my God.
Oh.
Oh my God. Like the worst
Oh,
happens.
West time. Undav should start. Undav should start. I didn't mention
Like
when he went in, I'm like, Undav should be starting some of these matches, but
it flips. It flips. I had predicted 3-1. It flips everything on its head.
yeah, it's coming back to bite them.
Come on, Africa. We need to win the World Cup, guys. Like, how does that is so easy. Like, nah. Like, really? Like who's come on.
You know what? Côte d'Ivoire did not deserve to lose.
They didn't. Wait, is it offside?
No, it was not offside. Germany is qualified to the next round. No, they're not yet out.
So now Cote d'Ivoire, Ivory Coast need to beat um
Curacao. They will beat
that
Curacao.
they will beat them. So they're
They will
gonna
beat
they're gonna
Curacao.
finish on 6 points.
They're gonna finish on 6 points. I think now this is dependent on what happens today between Curacao and uh yeah. They will still qualify. I don't think they will still qualify. I think the only
They
problem is
will.
that they might meet Senegal in the round of 32.
Okay, so everything has changed. So Cote d'Ivoire now
That's a
first,
possibility.
Ivory Coast is second.
That's gonna happen at least twice. Morocco might meet another African team also.
Yo, we are headed towards Germany versus France in the round of 16.
Yeah, 100%. But Germany doesn't really
Germany,
care because Germany has not left groups twice, and I think the game is done.
this is the first time the Germans get out of the group since 2014. Do you
Yes,
guys understand that? Like that's huge.
that's huge for them. That's what I'm saying. Even if they get out round of 16, they don't care. But they didn't deserve to lose. They didn't deserve to lose. Now they have to. But the good thing about Ghana is that they just need to beat Curacao.
I mean, Ivory Coast.
Ivory Coast, they just need to beat Curacao. Um,
But remember, there's also Ecuador, which are playing. Ecuador gonna beat Curacao.
yeah, but Ecuador were beaten by Ivory Coast.
Yeah. So basically beat Curacao and gonna end up on 3 points. And Ivory Coast are gonna beat Curacao. And then I don't see how Ecuador beat Germany.
That's a good one. That's a good
However,
point.
there is a reality where
No,
Ecuador beat Germany.
Germany does not want to lose to Ecuador because if Ivory Coast beat Curacao with a big scoreline, but
But I don't think because Germany like put 6 past them. 7. So Germany are gonna top the
he
group.
should Undav should be starting. What Undav? I think Undav is German, but
It's German.
I think he's potentially Austrian if I'm not mistaken. Let me see. Or you give like a Jew. Let's see. His name is even
Nah,
called.
it's German.
I think it's German. Undav is such a German surname though.
Yes, it's German surname.
Let's see.
He was
But
born
I
in
still
German.
predicted right. I still predicted my name was better way.
Yeah, we did say 2-1.
I said
I'd gone with the 3-1
No,
scoreline.
Undav is actually Turkey.
Turkish, huh?
It's
Turkish
Turkish.
origin.
Yeah, it's Turkish origin. Of Yazidi
Okay, yeah, it
heritage.
sound like that.
So it's actually Turkish. So
It is. So it's like
he was
Ozil, because
so he was born in
Does Turkey like lose all their games?
yeah, they are, those ones are going home.
Then you should have got
yeah, they're kiddish. Yeah, yes, it is. Like
yeah,
he's like more like
no idea.
Ozil kind of thing.
But I'm still recording.
Yeah, he's Turkish.
Yeah,
He's Turkish origin, but it's German.
yes. So yeah,
Yeah, it's German.
yep.
It's German. He's playing for Germany. He's German.
I think we'll do
So
the
everything flips back on our head. So we're really
not
looking forward to.
not really. Ivory Coast is still going to be number 2.
Yeah, no, we had said if they win this game, they were going to be number 1.
No, we said Germany is going to be number 1. They won the game, so they were number 1 still.
Yes, I know. I was just saying, like in our alternative like simulation I was doing, where we do have like Germany. Who's playing Saudi Arabia?
Argentina.
No, they cannot play Saudi Arabia.
They're in the group with Saudi Arabia. Spain,
No,
sorry.
no. Spain.
I'm saying
Spain are
Spain is
playing Saudi
I think
Arabia.
everyone is going to be watching that one, and I worry about Saudi Arabia.
What if guys? What if Spain draw Saudi Arabia? All of a sudden, they need to beat Uruguay. Do you see such a reality where I do not see such a world where Spain draws Saudi Arabia? I'm sorry. But Uruguay, they beat Saudi Arabia, right?
Yeah.
Or they drew?
Yeah.
Did-
Man.
I think Uruguay.
Yeah, Uruguay needs to.
No, they drew.
Versus what?
Uruguay drew Saudi. They drew Saudi Arabia.
Oh yeah,
Saudi Arabia is a good team.
Yeah, but versus Spain is a different type of animal. For Saudi Arabia to draw with Spain, they need to pull a cup of head.
And they want. I mean, Spain is going to bring their best team.
Yeah, now I think Nico Williams is going to start. They're not playing
They're just going to
around.
bring.
They are really not playing around, because Spain's last game is with Uruguay. So the last thing they need is for them to be number 2. But if they end up number 2, they'll be facing the likes of Portugal. That they move to the other bracket.
Okay,
They move
let's
to the other side of the bracket with the Brazils.
So if these guys go first and Spain go second, yeah, it changes the bracket. They move down there.
Changes the bracket.
They now could face I don't get it. Like these brackets are messed up because okay, no. I was saying Argentina could be second, impossible. So Argentina, oh my God. So interestingly, if Spain finish second, they will face Argentina in the round of 32.
Yeah.
I would love that. It's more like it's right now. I don't really like the way the groups are going. It's very predictable, which is not what we would love. Like we want a little bit of drama. Every World Cup should have some drama because a very predictable World Cup is boring. Like right now, things are just looking like the way they should. Like Mexico are topping the group. Korea gonna be second. South Africa and Czechia, bye bye. Canada
If
gonna be
Scotland,
second. Switzerland first.
if by some chance Scotland beat Brazil,
Yeah.
it means Mexico will face Brazil.
Yo, I don't think that's yeah. I don't think that's happening.
In another universe, if Spain becomes number 2, Spain is going to meet Argentina.
Yeah, in the round of
But
32.
if Argentina does not close as number one in their group, uh,
I don't see a world where Argentina don't finish first.
Spain. So Spain and Argentina are still stuck together, no matter how you want to look at it. Because if Argentina becomes number two, they will go and face Austria. Austria will become number one. So the number two of Group J is going to face the number one of Group H. And Argentina, Uruguay, yeah, that's what's happening here. So no matter how they want to look at, as long as either Spain or Argentina, one is number one and the other is number two, they will face each other.
Yeah.
So winning the group is something Argentina really wants because they know you don't want to be meeting Spain in the round of 32, you'll be knocked out.
Yeah, Argentina have a very favorable way.
Also,
I think
Spain does not want to beat Argentina. It's a bad call.
the thing that actually works, I really think Portugal, if they wanna calm down, they should be dead.
Yeah. Anyway,
I know it sounds stupid,
Mm.
but Portugal would rather finish second. I think it's good for them.
Mm-hmm.
Because if Portugal finish second, they switch,
Yeah.
they go the other way where they're gonna meet yeah, they end up meeting like the Uruguays and stuff.
So for Portugal,
And
this is how to look for Portugal, which is kind of crazy. So if Portugal, where's the Ghana group? So if Portugal don't win the group and becomes the number two, right? Portugal is gonna meet Croatia. Portugal will meet Croatia with the potential of meeting Spain in the round of 16.
okay. Yeah, yeah, I see. I see.
Portugal don't win the group. That's a
But they
possibility.
will win the group though.
But then, if England does not win the group,
They'll win the group.
I'm just saying if they don't.
Okay, yeah, if they finish second, perhaps.
If England finishes second,
Ghana could win this group, you know.
nah, but England is flying high.
They are so good. I
They're
don't see a
good.
world where they lose.
I don't see it too. Like there's something
I'm
there.
just looking at all like interesting
But
like
let's
matchups.
let's say Senegal pulls a rabbit out of a hat and France fails to beat Norway. Let's just say
Okay. And the French finish second.
The French finish second, and uh, we are looking at a Côte d'Ivoire France matchup for France to meet Brazil in the round of 16.
Wow. Wow, wow, wow. The more you look at it, right, is that Argentina really have like the most smooth path to the final.
They have the nicest, yeah. No, but
For Argentina to struggle,
For Argentina to struggle, there's
Spain
something.
must finish second.
Spain must finish, like I said, between Argentina's path is mad. Spain's path also is mad. For them to avoid each other, both of them have to either to be number two or number one. Both of them, neither can. So it can be a 1-0. It has to be 1-1 or 2-2. That's how they avoid each other. If they are both number one, our initial prediction stays intact.
So Spain would have to finish second in this group.
Mm-hmm.
I'm hoping Spain finish second, so they meet Argentina. That'll be interesting. Portugal finish second. I don't see how.
Yeah.
I also don't see how Spain finish second. I mean, Cabo Verde were just resilient and they put a sub team. Spain are gonna smash the other teams. So uh, and then the thing is Argentina played Algeria that week. They're not a serious team. And they have Jordan. Like that's not a serious group, really. Like, what's going on with this group? Like, guys, like, why would Argentina have Algeria, Austria, and Jordan? Like, that's just not okay.
No, but the
Like,
seeding, but always the seeding of World Cup winner is light.
this is too light, yo.
Yeah, the seeding of a World Cup winner is that's the advantage of being a World Cup winner. Whenever World Cup winners, they're always given like a decent number 2, but number 3 and 4 is usually very like lowly seeded teams, which so that's why I'm saying okay, even it was always a case in the sense that you get like a weak group, but people will still get knocked out. Like this is what happened to Germany when they had Sweden, and very very easy group, and still failed to get out of that group. But the seeding of a World Cup winner is favorable all the time.
Okay. Yeah, but maybe okay. There's no chance here. Like, the only other possibility is that Austria have to beat Argentina. If Austria beat Argentina, they will be second, and they will meet, and then Spain have to top their group, and Uruguay second, and Cabo Verde third, and then Spain will meet Argentina, like you predicted, like you said, uh, at some early stage. They'll meet in the round of 16. Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
Anyway,
Like all these matchups.
final thoughts before we close the stream.
Final thoughts. The Netherlands really surprised me, or more like Sweden. I thought of them too highly. I think I got biased
No,
by
but if you watch the match though,
Gyökeres.
if you watch the match though, Sweden was unlucky. They had more chances than Netherlands. They were bombarding the goalkeeper. They tried. They were just unfortunate. And also, the goalkeeper for Netherlands was top goalie today. He was on some voodoo stuff. He was not playing around. So
Okay.
yeah, it was like Vozinho for Cape Verde. That's the level he was at. So the scoreline looks bad, but I can tell you they could have scored 3 or 4, especially when Elanga came on the pitch. They could have scored easily 3 or 4 goals. But yeah,
Yeah, I mean
they're
they had.
unfortunate. Yeah.
You're right. They had 21 shots to 12 for Netherlands.
Yeah.
10 shots on target to 7. They actually had more.
They're more, yeah. They're just unfortunate they were not scoring goals. So yeah.
All right,
Not
but
scoring goals.
changes the group dynamics. Because now the Netherlands are playing who next? Japan?
Yeah. Sweden.
Tunisia.
Sweden is playing Japan.
Okay, that's great. Which means the Netherlands are um they are going.
Yeah, but it depends with what happens with the scoreline today between Tunisia and Japan. Because if Japan can best Tunisia with a crazy scoreline, it puts everything in the air for Netherlands in terms of winning the group. So yeah.
Okay. What if Tunisia beat Japan?
That's impossible, but that's possible. Also, there's nothing wrong with that happening. If that happens, then Japan is potentially going to be best number 2, number 3, best number 3. That's what they'll be fighting for, like a best number 3, where they beat Sweden, to
Okay.
get 4 points.
Okay. No, that's great. Yeah, those are my thoughts. I'm predicting the next game is at 2 a.m. South African time. I'm going your predictions, Ekuda. I'd say 3-1 Ekuda.
Yeah,
Are you
3-1,
keeping that?
3-1. Me too. I think
Okay,
it's
and,
3-1.
and, then- and then Tunisia, Japan, I'd say 2-2.
I think Tunisia,
Are you
Japan.
keeping
I
that?
say 2-0 Japan.
Yeah, I say 2-2 draw.
2,
So we'll
yeah.
see how that goes. And then yeah, it's about it from me. Yeah, these games were really I'm disappointed. I was hoping Ivory Coast would win. I would have loved that, even though I predicted 3-1 Germany, but I would have loved to be disappointed. like that. So it's about it from me. That's it from me.
Okay. Anyway, whoever watches, subscribe, like, do your thing.
Like and subscribe,
We're
please.
not streaming. We'll probably this is probably the last stream of the day, but I'm gonna watch silently on my side. We can talk about the matches tomorrow morning. But yeah, I think we are still spot on in terms of our prediction brackets. So
Yeah.
we'll see how
And
it goes.
we're streaming tomorrow at 6.
Yeah,
Spain versus Saudi
Spain
Arabia.
versus Saudi Arabia. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Anyway,
Just
cheers.
just